Welcome to another episode of the Friday Vape Club. Today it's a little bit different for you. Today we're going to do some tutorials. Alright, so this will probably be the same intro for two videos, so I apologise. One will be on rewrapping your batteries and the other one will be on juice making. I got my boy Captain Daz here with me to assist in the Friday Vape Club. He's one of the founding fathers of the Friday Vape Club. That's right, representative 2/3 of the Friday Vape Club hierarchy right here for your viewing pleasure. That's right. And that's about it. Alright, see you when we're done. Alright, Friday Vape Club viewers, welcome to another episode, and today we're going to be doing DIY juices. That's right, if you don't want to spend massive amounts of money on pre-made juices that are pretty shit, then I'm going to show you how to DIY. So we're going to get set up, we're going to dive down, we're going to take a look at my dick, at the juices, and I'll show you what you need to get it all ready, to make your juice so it's cheap. Cheap juice. You want cheap juice, not that fucking pre-made shit that costs you millions of bucks. It's all about staying off the cigarettes, and if you can make it as cheap as possible.
I'm vaping inside someone else's house, so probably shouldn't be doing that.
Anyway, so yeah, we're going to take a look at DIY. While Captain Daz is setting up in the background, I will strongly recommend that you lay everything out in a neat and tidy order. It makes it so much faster and so much more efficient when you are DIYing your juice. DIYing? DIYing your juices. Sounds weird. When you're DIYing your juices, get it all laid out, it makes it shitloads easier, and we'll run over what you're going to need in a minute once we've got it all laid out. Get a decent bench space too, you need a lot of space. We're using Daz's kitchen bench. We gave it a wipe down with some disinfectant because you don't really want to have, your dirty food shit getting into your mixers. But you never know, roast beef might be what you're after, so chuck some old fucking scraps from last night and vape on that shit. So you will need some PG. This one comes from Vaporize, 500 mils, and it's probably lasted almost a year because you don't use that much. You're going to need some vegetable glycerine, some VG. This one here comes from Base Drop. Got a litre of this shit. Not too bad and relatively cheap if you're in Oz. Some syringes, an assortment of different sizes ranging from 1 mil all the way up to 10 mils. As you can see here, these are relatively cheap. You can get them on Fast Tech for about, I think it's $2 for 10. And for the bigger juices, got a 35 mil here for your VG, because when you're making 100 mils at the time, this is you're usually using it about, well, it depends on your mixture, but if you're running a 70-30, you're going to use about 70 mils of VG. So having a big, fat, beefy bastard helps. As well as all your syringes, you're probably going to benefit in getting some of these little tips. Just makes it so much easier to get the end of the syringe into your concentrate bottle. So your concentrate bottles usually come in around about 10 to 15 mils, and they have like a squeezy top on them. If you get 30 mils, they usually have a screw top, so you won't need any of those. But if you're just starting out, probably recommended to get some of these just to help out. It does make it shitloads easier. What are we doing now, Daz?
We got ourselves a little juice calculator, courtesy of steamengine.org. Killer site.
Steam Engine sounds like a gay porn site.
It totally is. Yeah, we're just chucking in, so we're making 30 mils, and we're chucking in our nicotine base liquid, which is, we got 100 milligram, it's PG, and then we're just going to set in our target. So we're going to make a 3 milligram juice, and we want none of this 30% VG. We want fucking 70-30, mate.
70-30, like it thick.
70-30, 3 milligrams. And then down here we got our flavours, so just add whatever flavours you want and you can keep adding them on.
There you go.
And over here it gives you a little breakdown of what you need to add.
So this is your recipe that you'll mix your juice with. So you can see your flavour base. It's going to tell you how many milligrams you're going to need. The flavour 1, which is your concentrate, and if you change the name down here, it will show up over here. I do recommend naming. It's going to be so much faster and you're not going to fuck it up. It'll tell you how much VG you need to put in, how many mils, and also your PG right there as well. So this is where you get your recipe from. You just put it all into your box, give it a shake. Put it all into your, what are they called?
Little bottle, mate. Little
your
squeezy bottle.
Put it in your bottle. Everything's laid out and we're ready to go. Remember guys, safety first, so always wear your gloves, unless you're a trained professional like me, which is a complete and utter fucking lie. But safety first, you always wear gloves. We're not going to show you how to put the nicotine in because we're going to get that out later and we'll do it all together, but we're just going to do a time lapse now of how simple it is to put couple of flavors into one of these bottles. Alright guys, and when you're done, that's what it should look like. So remember, you want to add your nicotine in and then put the top cap on, give it a really good shake and then let it steep for, usually I like to let mine steep for about 2 weeks, so that's usually the rule of thumb. And you want to shake it every day. Don't put it in the fridge, just put it in your, shit that was loud, sorry my phone's going off. You want to just put it in your pantry or something like that, somewhere that's dry, it's not too cold, it's not too hot. And yeah, and in 2 weeks time, this bitch will be ready to be vaped. So there you go, that's all you need to know for DIYs. If you need anything else, please hit me up in the comments below. Like, share and subscribe to this video, and if you want to see more of me and Daz, yo, subscribe for more, hit the little bell icon and you'll get more Friday Vape Club. Thanks very much for watching, I really do appreciate it.